testing effect is one of the key ideas that we should understand when we want to learn better. It simply refers to the fact that when we test ourselves, we learn much better than when we don't. There are two main factors to this. Firstly, it helps us identify gaps in our knowledge. And secondly, it actually makes the learning stick better. We consolidate our learning in a stronger manner. Both of these help break through one of the dangers we face when learning, which is the illusion of knowledge. This is the impression that we know something when actually we don't. I think the first benefit of testing is more obvious to us. If we test ourselves and find gaps in our knowledge, then it is clear we need to revisit these. However, the second point, in that testing actually helps us learn better, may be less clear. This is perhaps best explained by the concept of desirable difficulty. This is the fact that when we are testing ourselves, we are practicing retrieving information from our brains. Essentially, we are using the information that we will need in the future and are becoming better at handling it. This lets us encode it more strongly and thus makes us better at finding it again in the future. It has to be somewhat difficult because this is what triggers the neural activity that makes our brains encode more effectively. This is why testing, which is hard, is much more effective than simply reading or rereading your notes. Those activities are just a bit too easy. As an example, I think the analogy of a path through the woods is a good one. If we make the effort to clear a path, to clear trees and to clear undergrowth, it is hard work. But the effort makes the path clearer for the future, and when we come back to walk it again, it is easier. From this, there are some key action points to take away. Firstly, test yourself whenever you can. It may seem easier to just reread, but don't. Secondly, try testing yourself before you've even done any learning. This may be very difficult, but can help you understand what you don't know. It identifies the gaps and creates a framework for what you need to look at. Thirdly, make sure you check your answers. Testing is great, but if you're not filling in the gaps that you are identifying, then it is potentially going to be confusing when you need those answers later.